Okay guys, welcome back. So we're sitting with Christine, we're here in Dublin and we're staying in the Easy Hotel, which is behind us here on Ben Burb Street. And the reason we're staying is it's classed as probably one of the cheapest hotels to stay in the city. Now we've paid 111 euros for a standard room. Okay, so they tend to strip back enough of the luxuries that you'd expect in a hotel room. So we'll go in, we'll check her out, we'll see if it's worth paying, if the room is actually worth it or not. So let's go. Okay guys, so we're on the fifth floor here. I just want to show you the lift. I've never seen this before.
Lift going up.
Actually shows you how fast the lift is going and how much energy it's used. I've never ever seen that before.
Doors opening.
Okay guys, so we're in room 510. Should be this way. Okay, so this is us. Okay guys, so this is our room tonight, and as you can see, you can nearly see all of the room here from the door. Okay guys, so the room, you can see the room here behind me. So come in, we'll take a quick look. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I thought the room was going to be much smaller. Now it is small, but yeah, it's not as bad as I thought, and it is actually quite nice. So I'll spin you around to you and have a better look. Okay guys, so as I was saying, you can see from here, like you're just in literally 2 or 3 feet in the basically the entrance way here. It's a it's a small double bed. Like you have your towels and stuff there, 2 pillows. Let's see what they're like. Yeah, they feel okay. They're fairly firm. Yeah, too bad. Nice headboard, nice tartan. It's like almost like a vinyl wallpaper. Okay, you have you have a little alcove there to put your phone, bottle of water, whatever. You have your light switches. You have your sockets there. I think that's a USB that is there, so that's good. And then you have exactly the same here on the far side. There's not a lot of room to move around the bed. And you see, there's not really kind of wardrobe, it's just a bar with a couple of hangers on it, and that's it. Enough for maybe 2 or 3 jackets, and that's it. Two very small shelves, kind of down here to put wherever you put their camera gear, don't know, stuff like that. And then the kind of like the view from the bed, you have a not a huge TV, but at least it's a TV. And then you have that's your view outside. There's like apartments across the way, and then you maybe see just above the rooftops there in front of us, you can just about make out the Guinness storehouse. So Guinness, so we're not too far from, about a 10-minute walk from Guinness, so not too bad. It's the room. It's actually better than what I thought it was going to be. Now, a lot of people complain about the luggage storage. You could, like, there's a mirror here. You could store luggage here if need be, and there is a space below the bed here. Sorry, you could probably slide, small cabin case under there, rucksack, whatever. So there is a little bit of storage. So I've heard all these horror stories. There's no luggage, you can barely get around the bed. Now there is, it's tight enough. I'm not the slimmest person, but I can get around here, no problem. So we'll check out the bathroom, guys. Okay guys, so the bathroom. So frosted glass door here. Yeah. There's your toilet, bin, toilet roll holder. Not the biggest, it's not the biggest in the world, but it's like I don't. This hotel is not that old. You've a grand size wash hand basin there. You've a, your hand wash stuff, sockets for showers, and a huge mirror. So what's the water pressure like? Yeah, it's fine now. In these rooms, there's no water, there's no glasses, but there is complimentary water downstairs, tea and coffee. That's you just go down and help yourself. So that's yeah. Now the shower. Yeah, shower look, it's clean, spotlessly clean. Really nice. Same shampoo and stuff. Yeah, nice. No issues there. Spotlessly clean. Okay, so we're back outside. So Christine has joined us. Okay, guys. So Christine's with. So Christine, what do you think? It's not as bad as we thought.
No, it's not actually. When initially I came in, I was saying, wow, it is small, compact, but it is nicely done. The simple decor.
Yep.
Everything is clean.
Yep.
The bathroom's clean. It's all, so we see how a night's sleep does.
Yep. So guys, like we paid €111. That's not bad. Considering the prices in Dublin city centre, especially towards the weekend. This is a tourist day, so that's not a bad price. You're a little bit, you're not that far from the city centre. 5 minutes on the Lewis from here, and you're right in the heart of Dublin. So, and then, as I was saying, Guinness is just across the river there if you're visiting the storehouse, etc. Now, as I was saying, there's no water in the rooms. There's no iron or ironing board. No tea or coffee facilities, but there is complimentary tea and coffee, and a water station in the reception. So it just says just help yourself. So that's not bad. Like as you know, guys, we've been in worse places together. We have. So this is quite nice. So we'll show you the rest of the hotel. Then we show the exterior, and then we'll kind of show you how close you are to everything in the city. So we'll chat to you on a bit. Now, folks, that's a place across, just literally next door to the hotel called Tribe. So we're going to go in, have a cup of tea, and we'll see what it's like. Okay, guys, so we went out for coffee. We didn't partake of the free coffee. We just wanted to see what was local. Now, there are some really, really nice coffee shops around. There's 4 in a 5-minute walk of the hotel. So we went to the place on the corner called Chai. It looked nice. It was just about to close. So got 2 coffee. Well, actually, we got a cappuccino and a hot chocolate. And we got these. I'll bring them up to the camera and show you. So thank you, there. They are. It's banana and is a butterscotch, like croissants. And they have other really nice cakes. Thought these were nice. So we got 2 of these. We got our coffees, and so we're gonna have a snack, and then excuse me for licking my fingers. We're gonna head out for dinner later on. We will be filming dinner, but that is going to be in a different video. It's just kind of something different we're looking at doing with the channel as well. So we'll be out for dinner, but that will be a separate video. As I was saying, there is no restaurant here. You can't get breakfast here. So in the morning, we may go into Tribe. The breakfast menu there looks really, really good. So we may pop in there in the morning. So guys, we're going to eat our cakes, and we'll catch up with you a bit. We'll show you a bit more around what's nearby, and all the public transport options you have from here into the city centre. So yeah, we'll chat to you on a bit. Okay, folks, so as I'm saying, you're not too far from a lot of things. So behind me here, this is the park here. It's called the Croppy Acre. And behind it, you can just see it there, is the National Museum of Ireland, which is Collins Barracks. So in relation to Collins Barracks, I spin you around. And there's Guinness is right in front of us at the River Liffey. So the hotel is just beyond the barracks there, just a little bit. So it's maybe 100-200 yards from here. So you're quite close. You're quite close a lot. You're next to the National Museum of Ireland. And then you're also next to Guinness's and the Guinness Storehouse. And then we have Houston Station over there in the distance. So you're central enough. And then also outside of Collins Barracks is the Lewis stop. So you can get the Lewis 5 minutes up and you're in Dublin city centre. Okay, guys, so transport options from the hotel. So this is the Lewis or the tram system we have in Dublin. There is a stop, a 2-minute walk from the easyHotel, and it will take you right into the heart of Dublin city centre. It's about a 5-minute ride on the Lewis. Okay, guys, so how did we sleep in the easyHotel? How did we sleep, Christine?
Not very good. No.
Yeah, guys, that's the hardest mattress we have ever slept on. It was like sleeping on a slab of concrete. And the pillows are no better. The pillows are just far too soft, so they give you no support. Other than that, the pros and cons of staying at the easyHotel. The pros are you're a 2-minute walk to the National Museum of Ireland. You're a 10-minute walk probably from Smithfield for all the kinds of, a lot of shops and bars up there. And then you're probably a 10 to 15-minute walk from here to the Guinness store. So and then you're like probably 10 minutes down to Houston Station if you're planning to get. So ideally, we showed the room. The room is not huge. If you have a lot of luggage, big luggage, you're going to have issues, trying to store it in here. And like we've only got small bags, and you're still kind of clambering over bits and pieces in the room. The shower in the room is fantastic. Good, powerful shower, which is good. Air conditioning is fantastic, works perfectly. The only other thing would be is that the soundproof in here is not good, because the Lewis or the tram system that we use in Dublin passes literally right outside the door here, and we can hear it through the windows. And we're on the 5th floor, so God knows what it's like for people on the lower floors. It's very, very loud, and I think the trams start at 5:30 in the morning. So if you're staying here, earplugs are definitely, you definitely need earplugs if you're staying here. So as I said, we paid €111 for the night, which is not bad compared to some. So if you're like on a quick business trip or something here, or you're a solo traveller, this would be ideal. Now, I think the prices do go up towards the weekend. Now, I don't hear the camera pick up. Lewis is actually going by now. It's actually after slowing down. There's traffic lights out there. It has slowed down for the traffic lights. But yeah, so every 5 to 10 minutes, Lewis goes past. So yeah, So if you're like a solo traveller or that, this would be ideal. If you don't have if you're not dragging a whole lot of luggage around with you. And as we're saying, like, there's no water in the rooms. There's no tea or coffee making facilities. You have to go down to reception. So you have to go down to 5 floors, get what you're getting, and then come back up with it. That's the only kind of drawback. And then, as we were saying, this is not one of the best areas in Dublin to be walking around late at night. Even in the daytime, you kind of need to be a little bit wary around here. So like, I'm always honest with you, so I'm telling you, if you do come here, you just have to be wary. Don't be waving your phone around or waving your cameras or stuff like that. Just to be wary. Have you anything to add, Christine?
No, that's everything, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like it's a cheap night, and as I say, it does go up. Now I know this weekend in Dublin it's the All-Ireland football final, and I think Saturday night here is €250, and I think that's far too expensive. It's far too expensive for what you're getting. Now obviously, all the prices go up in Dublin when there's a big event on. So, but €250 for here, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We do appreciate that. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. I do respond to them myself. So be something, Christine, from this very hard bed. We'll chat to you all soon. Take care.
Bye.